The meaning of the movie. Author Orpheus on Reading 5 Minutes, published on 24.12. 2019, updated on 24.12. 2019. A surprisingly light romantic comedy 500 Days of Summer by American director Marc, which was his first feature film. Although the movie was his debut, it found a positive response among the audience almost immediately. Appearing at the beginning of the movie, a voiceover narrator warns us, "This is not a love story. This is a love story." A phrase that has become the movie's tagline. So what is it really? A love story or a breakup story? The story is about how Tom, a writer of greeting cards for greeting cards, meets a girl named, or that is, in English, Summer, falls in love with her. She doesn't. What the movie 500 Days of Summer is about. The main character Tom, or role played, works as an author in a company that produces postcards. Though he studied to be an architect. One day, a new employee named Finn, role played by the actress, comes to the office of the company. The plot of the movie is based on the story of Tom's relationship and for 500 days, starting from the moment when the girl came to work in the company. At first she doesn't notice Tom, while he immediately feels that this meeting has become fateful. The first short conversation between them took place in the elevator, when they found out that they loved the same band. After the following meetings, the couple starts dating. Unlike Tom, the girl treats their affair more simply, does not want a serious relationship. She says that she does not believe in love, does not want to label, and she does not like being someone's girlfriend. Tom, on the other hand, is falling in love more and more every day. He realizes that he wants a serious relationship and strives for one. This difference in views and leads to the fact that Tom end the relationship. Tom experiences the breakup hard, he is depressed. But still after a while he goes to the wedding of a colleague, where they meet again with. They are happy to see each other, they spend beautifully together. Afterwards, she invites Tom to a party on the roof of her house. Tom hopes that at this party he will be able to repair his relationship with. But suddenly he discovers that his ex-girlfriend is engaged. Tom cannot believe it, he falls into an even greater depression. The young man leaves his unloved job and decides to make a career as an architect. At this time gets married. The last time Tom meet is at Tom's favorite spot outside the Fine Arts House, where he used to bring her when they were together. Their relationship has dramatically changed the views of both of them. Tom is now certain, what he believed in doesn't exist, love is an illusion. On May 23 of the following year, on the last day of summer, Tom goes for a job interview at an architectural firm. He makes a date with a girl he met before the interview. When they meet, it turns out that her name is, or literally, Autumn, or in English, Fall. The meaning of the movie 500 Days of Summer. The main character of the movie is named. In English, her name means, summer. 500 Days of Summer, this is the period in Tom's life, which he completely devoted to the thoughts of. It is interesting to note that the director of the movie, Marc, does not tell us the story in a linear fashion. The plot is broken down into days. The viewer moves backwards and forwards, watching Tom, he is happy with, or depressed after the breakup. The light and carefree moments of the first days of acquaintance are haphazardly mixed with dramatic episodes from the last days. The jumbled chronology of events may at first irritate the viewer and be incomprehensible. But upon further examination it turns out that this technique is the most organic way to show how different thoughts interfere with each other in the head of a man in love. It is thanks to this technique that we live the feeling of incongruity that the main character Tom experiences when the love of his life tells him that he doesn't want a serious relationship, doesn't want to be someone's girlfriend, and then marries someone else. All Tom is left to do is think about where he made a mistake, what he did wrong. In Pursuit of Summer. Love does not exist, it's an illusion, says in one of the conversations with Tom. Until the end of the movie, the viewer does not understand whether the couple will be together or the heroes will still part once and for all. It is worth noting that the film does not give the impression of being dragged out, as the story is told with humor and is full of unexpected plot twists. In the last dialogue between Tom and the viewer sees that their relationship has changed the views of both of them. Tom is sure, what he believed in does not exist, love is an illusion. And she realized that love is quite real. It can be assumed that the heroine is nothing more than a marvelous memory of Tom. In fact, he doesn't know much about her. And why did he think that she was the love of his life? The meaning of the ending of the movie, 500 Days of Summer. Throughout the movie, we've watched Tom run in pursuit of Summer and a happy, serious relationship with Summer. We watch her at first not noticing him at all, while for him it seems to have been love at first sight. We watch their first awkward kiss at the photocopier, going to the movies together, going to the park, having sex in the shower, and many other little things that Tom falls in love with Summer for. We observe how he wanted to propose and she didn't fall in love with him and suggested they stay friends. Depression forces Tom to change jobs. He goes for an interview at an architectural firm, where he meets a girl named Autumn. The finale of the movie, 500 Days of Summer, everyone can interpret in his own way. One thing is certain, bad or good cannot last forever, life does not stand still. Day replaces night, and summer is always followed by fall.